We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Dakota Hudson is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So here's Adam Frazier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hudson has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you were starting.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 10, Brian.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. And now I believe a balk has been called here, and that's going to move both of these runners up a base with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, Zaz.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Now a hard liner. Foul. Reynolds leads off second with nobody out. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Moran hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Paul DeYoung is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's three straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Yanni Molina digging in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dyson, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate now, Joe Musgrove. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting in, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 43.
Stepping in, Dakota Hudson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. From the stretch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, that's out.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Line drive base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two and 2, the pitch. This is line to left. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson's there. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Newman ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Ready now, Gerard Dyson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Dyson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Digging in, Joe Musgrove. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1. Colton Wong will stand in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Standing in now, Dakota Hudson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Frazier. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out. Come on, what are you doing?
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
What are you looking at, Blue? Ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hit out towards second, taken in by Wong, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On, he pops it up. Moran ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Line drive base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Kevin Kramer. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
No, he's in there.
To the Cardinals. The catcher, Jacob.
Ready once again, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1. Damn.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Three our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. 3-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. just hung in there on that one. Heading out towards shallow right. Turner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now that's the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stephen Brault enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
At the plate, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Tommy Edman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 19, Tommy Edman.
A ball and no strikes. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bradley carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is...
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Cards leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at
attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Striding in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. The pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Wong for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly, still tied 3-3. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
Now to the plate, Colton Wong. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Dyson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3-3. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Now here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kramer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. To the right side and through, a base hit. Martin rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 4-3. Jason Martin will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 51, Jason Martin.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maile is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And this throw gets away from him. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Harrison Bader will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bader is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. The relay, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 4-3. Ryan Helsley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan Helsley.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Maile, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now that's second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
So striding in, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now batting. The first
At the
baseman,
plate, Jason Martin.
Martin.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cardinals 3.
Your
Keone
attention,
Kela
please.
comes out of the bullpen to
Now
shut
pitching
things
for the
down here in the
Pirates.
9th.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Number 17 for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
My friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Come on now, kid.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
This is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Nick Birdie comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Birdie hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was selected in the first round back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
In now, Colton Wong. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set, now the pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1 the count to Molina.
Nope, ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. A runner on first with 2 away. Line hard. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Feliz gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.